For most small businesses, registering your business is as simple as registering your business name with the state and local governments. In some cases, you don't need to register at all. If you conduct business as yourself using your legal name, you won't need to register anywhere. But remember, if you don't register your business, you could miss out on personal liability protection, on some legal benefits and tax benefits. Registering with federal agencies. Most businesses don't need to register with the federal government to become a legal entity other than simply filing to get a federal tax ID, which you need to open a business bank account. Small businesses sometimes register with the federal government for trademark protection or tax-exempt status, and we will touch about this in the following lectures. Registering with your state agencies, if your business is a limited liability company, a corporation, a partnership, or a nonprofit corporation, is going to probably have to be done in any state in which you conduct the business activities. Typically, you're considered to be conducting business activities in a state when your business has a physical presence in that state, you often have in-person meetings with clients in that state, or a significant portion of your company's revenue comes from that state, or any of your employees work in that state. Some states allow you to register online, and some states make you file paper documents in person or through mail. Most states require you to register with the Secretary of State's office or a business bureau or a business agency in that state. You have to get a registered agent. That's normally you, the owner. If your business is an LLC, a corporation, a partnership, or a nonprofit corporation, before you even file. So you need to know who's your registered agent. This is the person that receives official papers and legal documents on behalf of your company. The registered agent must be in the state where you register. So you cannot live in Texas and, run the business in Florida. File the following qualifications if your LLC, corporation, partnership, or nonprofit corporation will conduct business activities in more than one state. That's when you may need to file foreign qualification in other states where your business is active. This does not apply to online businesses where you can have clients all over the world. This applies only if you have in-person meetings and conduct business on the territory of that state. The state where you form your business will be considered your business to be domestic, while every other state it's considering the business to be foreign. Foreign qualified businesses typically need to pay taxes and annual report fees in both the state of formation and the states where they're foreign qualified. To foreign qualify, file a certificate of authority with the state. Many states also require a certificate of good standing from your state of formation. So just keep in mind, this depends on your situation. Filing state documents and fees, in most cases, the total cost is not too bad. It will be less than $300. But again, fees can vary depending on your state and business structure. But here's what you do need when you file. You need to know the business name, the business location, the ownership, management structure, directors. You need to have the registered agent information, which can very well be you. You need to have the number and value of shares if you're a corporation and you have that. The documents that you need are different based on the different type of structure you choose. So let's look one by one. For LLCs, you mostly need the Articles of Organization, which is a simple document that describes the basics of your LLC. It includes business information, company name, address, member's name, registered agent. And then you also have to have the operating agreement, which is describing the structure of your company's financial and functional decisions. It defines how key business decisions are made, as well as each member's duties, powers, and responsibilities. It's widely recommended to create one to protect yourself and your business even if your state doesn't mandate it, which happens. Now, for a limited partnership, you need the Certificate of Limited Partnership, which is a simple document describing the basics of your limited partnership. It notifies the state of the partnership's existence and contains basic business information like company's name, address, partner's name. So not all states require this, and some states may call it differently, like a limited partnership agreement. So a limited partnership agreement, it's an internally binding document between all partners in a partnership that defines how business decisions get made, each partner's duty, powers, and responsibilities. It's widely recommended to create one to protect yourself and your business, even if your state doesn't mandate it. For a limited liability partnership, you need a Certificate of Limited Liability. This document describes the basics of your limited liability partnership. It also notifies the state that the partnership exists and has the same basic information: name, address, partner names. Now, again, not all states require it, but it's good to have it. So the same with the limited liability partnership agreement. Just like I said so far, binding document lets the state know that this agreement exists, and it's widely recommended to have one even though your local authorities may not need it. So all these documents are important to be put in place and have them before you try to register your business. Now, for a corporation of any kind, S or C, you need the Articles of Incorporation or a Certificate of Incorporation, which is a comprehensive legal document that lays out the basic outline of your business. It's required by every state when you incorporate. The most common information included is company name, business purpose, number of shares offered, if any, the value of shares, the directors and the officers. Also, you need the bylaws and resolutions. Are the internal governance documents of a corporation. They define how key business decisions are made, as well as officer and shareholders' duties, powers, and responsibilities. This is widely recommended to create. And I know it's required in most of the states. In addition, some states also require that you register your DBA, which is a trade name or a fictitious name if you use one. DBA stands for Doing Business As, and we have the following lecture to address this specific registration that's needed.